What up, YTPC? Cali Pipe Stutter here coming at you after some technical difficulties. Glad we were able to start a bit earlier.
Yeah.
So, and
We're
this
about
is
1 minute in.
my brother, OTC Piper here,
Yep.
on location at his, what do you call this?
I call this the
Devotional
pipe
corner?
nook.
The pipe nook.
Well, this is where I do all, like, when I do my specific videos, like the contemplations and the devotion, the pipe chat devotionals. I come in here. This is my deep thought area, I guess.
Deep thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's,
So-
I love this nook.
Yep. So that's where we are now.
Yeah, awesome.
Contemplation video is actually coming up Sunday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finish that up. Get that
Yeah.
put out on Sunday. It's gonna be a good one, I think.
Yeah. I'm contemplating sharing my contemplations.
Okay.
So
You're contemplating contemplations.
Yes. The sharing of them.
All right.
So we'll have to see.
We need a laugh track.
We do. Hey, we're getting some. We got some like pro equipment coming and stuff, and just realized right before this video we can't use Apple products with it. So
Yeah, he's got. I had this cool mixer,
yeah.
and hang on a second. Let me turn.
Yeah, let's get the comment thing going.
I've got this cool mixer. I got these lapel mics, which I'm going to start using on the OTC channel. If you can't use them today, get all that set up. I go digging up all the different add-ons and components I need to get them everything to go into the phones, and then he says, "Oh well, mine's Bluetooth only, doesn't have an aux port."
Yep.
Like, well,
Yeah, cause Apple,
that poked a big
like,
hole in that one.
yeah, they're like, let's just have our lightning connector. You know, let's just, I think that's what it's called, the lightning connector.
But you know, one thing is that it hasn't really been this way on my phone. On maybe one or two of my phones in the past, but my wife's happens all the time. Is the Bluetooth function will go out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, well, if you
Same with the
so
Apple.
if you have Bluetooth only, you're just screwed.
Yeah, the quality is not the same through Bluetooth as it is through an aux cable.
Right.
I'm like, even with, you know, I'm in IT, even with computer networks, you'll never get the stability you have in a Wi-Fi network if you're connected through a cable. The Cat 5, Cat 6 cables, those are much stronger, more powerful connections.
And you can get better. I mean, better connectors, better components.
Yeah, because I mean,
when you
you're
do
not
that.
going through walls. The signal's not degrading. It's just traveling through a straight tone.
And that's why even as a musician, a lot of people that I've played with have gotten like the wireless connectors for their guitars and everything, and I've never gone that way, and I've never thought anything about it because I always like just going hardwired. Got 4 people in with us.
All right, hey guys.
Well, 3 people. I'm one of them.
Yes.
Because I'm.
Hey man, thanks for
Hey,
joining.
yeah.
Yeah, hey.
So I'm going to start with some Sir Walter Raleigh, my go-to all the time. What do you got?
Yeah.
What do you got?
I just loaded my pipe up with some best. Well, you can't read it. Best of the rest.
Best of the rest.
That is a custom blend by Pipes and Cigars, and I think it is
Custom
quite
blend.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can only get it at Pipes and Cigars, and my drink pairing is Earl Grey tea, compliments of OTC Piper.
Oh yeah.
Getting a Captain Picard vibe right now. You
And
know?
the cups are similar to the Enterprise cups as
Yeah.
well.
So it's good. I've
The
never.
Earl Grey hot.
Yeah, I've
Yeah.
never had Earl Grey with the pipe. And someone just commented.
Let's see what we got. Aces. Hey, Aces is here.
Aces,
Aces.
man.
We
Hey.
are fine. How are you?
I'm making you an honorary VIP because you're here every single time.
Oh yeah.
Every single time.
All right. You got another one coming along.
Yeah.
Don't be bashful. Y'all go ahead and chime in.
Yeah, we already. Yeah, we started a few minutes early, thankfully. And we had some technical difficulties again because it's an iPhone. So. And we got that. Seems like we got that figured out. And yeah, now we're just waiting. You know, having a little quick chat before announcement, the big joint announcement. So yeah, we're just kind of chilling at the moment. And
Love this stuff.
I'm gonna try very hard to get a review video on some of my chocolate blends I've just got.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all saw, I did a very sweet yabo, and it's nothing but chocolate, fruity, maple, caramel blends of tobacco, and those are very good. But Matt didn't have too many nice things to say about the what is it, Scotty's butternut burley.
Well, it didn't suck. You know, it just wasn't my thing. My palate didn't do well with it.
So is that your overall review? It didn't suck.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
High praise from OTC.
Mhm.
No,
That's a good. That needs to be like one of my standard review grades. It
Mhm.
didn't suck.
well, you got two
Who was
different.
that?
Oh, that's Peddler Piper. Hey, Peddler Piper.
Peddler, man.
See
Hey,
ya.
another VIP we got there that always is here. Glad to see you, man.
Yep. I'm enjoying the Sir Walter Raleigh. I can't say enough how much I like this Sir Walter Raleigh original. Red and black.
Yeah, best of the rest, man. I feel you. I don't know. I might knock that over.
What are you trying to do?
I thought I'd put my cup up there, but
What
I'm
are you
thinking
doing?
I might accidentally knock it over or something.
It's just easier to reach up there.
Should we tell them about the Frankenstein blend?
We'll do that in a sec.
Yeah.
Okay, this is Natum 35. Hi, guys.
Hey,
I said
man.
it doesn't suck. I realized I needed to subscribe. Yep. Well, thanks for subscribing.
There you go.
So,
Oh.
and that's my take. That's like my bottom line for most tobaccos. Even at the worst experience I have with them, I've never had one that truly just sucked.
Yeah, I have once.
With the 965,
Well, yeah, it more along the line. It didn't. No, it
didn't agree with you
Yeah,
physically. I mean,
yeah. I mean, there was nothing wrong with the tobacco per se. It just I had a physical reaction to it.
Yeah.
Something in it.
it kind of,
So I guess you're right. I've never come out with the tobacco. I just can't smoke.
yeah.
No, in the beginning I did. I couldn't handle the strong ones.
Well, that's
But that's
not,
gone away now. That's a temporary.
That's not because it's bad.
Yeah.
That's just because it
That
was
was
a
a
little
newbie.
bit too potent for you.
Yeah, the
getting
palate
into it.
needed to expand a bit.
Mhm.
You know.
I'm trying to think. What's the worst experience I've had with the tobacco?
I know mine.
What's that?
And it was just other than the physical reaction I had, it was taking a big draw on the pipe and then accidentally inhaling.
Oh yeah.
That about killed me. You know. with
Was
the
it
cough-
just an
cough
inhale
of it.
reflex from like back when
Yeah,
you used to smoke
it was-
cigarettes, or?
It was just like I kind of quit paying attention to what I was doing and I tried to take a breath
Oh yeah.
and it's just like and I about died. You know. That was
Yeah.
so yeah. No, don't
Well-
don't inhale.
At least it wasn't a cigar. I've done it with a cigar, and I thought
Yeah.
I thought I was about to explode.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm trying to think. There is one. I ordered a pound of the Lane Burley, just the regular Burley, not the Burley without bite. It's just a plain Burley with nothing added to it.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna try some.
I've got it. Okay.
Just like the Clinton.
Just
Don't
like
inhale.
Clinton did. He said just like Clinton didn't inhale. What are you doing?
Exactly. I'm getting it closer so they can, so we
Okay.
can see. See? They still-
Yeah, I got it.
Does this help a little bit?
Did you see the comment from Peddler
Yeah.
Piper? Just like Clinton
Don't
didn't
inhale. Yep.
Old days. Those are good.
Yep. I tried some weed. I just didn't inhale.
Yeah. Yeah, you inhaled a lot. But the Burley that I bought it came so dry. And
Mhm.
coming from a guy that likes his tobacco to run a little bit drier than most do, it was too dry. And I had to put it in some jars, and I put some humidity in the jar, in there, so I can try to rehumidify,
Mhm.
moisturize some of the tobacco. The richness that I think is, inherent to all the Burleys that I've.
Oh, squish. That's
What?
squish.
What do you squish by?
No, I just want to sit in that chair.
Oh, you do? He's been eyeing my chair since I got it.
Dude, that's a nice chair.
If they would have had two, I would have bought two.
Yeah.
But they only had the one. I got this and this was at a antique store. I got this lamp, and this octagonal table over here for $35. And as soon as I was expecting them to quote me a lot more than they. When they did that, I'm like, yes, I'll take it right now. I'll load it in my truck myself. So.
I agree.
So, we lost a couple. We're gonna build it up for a little bit. We'll talk more about it.
So, Matt, how's your you've been off for a bit. How's it going?
Well, I was actually on for a bit before that because I had to cover for a fellow officer that needed to be off. So I went in, worked. I worked an extra day on my long weekend to work, which is really not a lot. It's just a fourth day, but working 12 hours in a patrol vehicle for 4 days straight can get you. And I've been kind of immersing myself into building up the new joint channel and studying up on ways to improve, constantly, improve, grow our quality, grow the channel, and all that kind of thing. So I've been absent from YTPC for a little while.
Yeah, I have as well. I actually apologized today on Twitter. I was like, "Hey, sorry for my absence, but we're working on something."
Yeah.
It's gonna be good.
So, I just get a fourth day off, because I had him work on, had him give me my, cover for me on the day right before my weekend off.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Sorry, he could have given you a cinder block. Yes, I could have given you a cinder block. He said that's Pedler Piper.
And I'd sit on it because everything's okay with a pipe in your mouth.
Yep.
Through that. Speaking of which, so I was surfing around Briar Report, and I like to read, international news on pipes and tobacco and stuff. And I saw this thing. I saw it's a headline about Canada goes ahead with crappy labels on the boxes, and it was CTV, Canadian television, and they were interviewing this brick and mortar store in Ontario or something, and he's like, "Man, these laws is gonna put me out of business." And something that was funny. So Canada's still a Commonwealth of the UK.
Yeah.
And they were explaining the law in this article, and it was like, so the UK, France, Germany, and some other EU nations exempted pipe tobacco and cigars from the labeling.
Okay.
I'm like, awesome.
That's good.
But even though the UK exempted it, Canada amended it to add. I'm like, what? And then it popped up the reasoning, like their board of doctors for cancer or whatever is like said, we got to do this. I'm like, don't be California, where it gets so far over the top that California recently had to pass a bill exempting coffee from their everything causes cancer bill that was in effect since the 80s. Like, they're having to exempt products from laws that cause cancer because they know it's just too over the top. So I'm like, Canada, don't be California. That's my 2 cents. I'm like, I like common sense laws. I don't know. I'm a common sense kind of guy.
And for those that live in Canada and California, sorry.
No, not. I love my Canadians,
I know.
Canadian brothers, and I'm warning them, don't be California.
Do you like your Californian brothers and sisters?
Well, I had a couple of friends that just moved there, so
yeah.
I know there's a few there I like.
Who just moved there?
The
I'm talking about on
Tarts.
the YPP. Who did?
No, the Tarts.
Who?
Uh,
Why can't you say their name?
Because it's, you have, what do you call it? People that stalk you.
You're so worried about that.
Yeah. So I've had friends that just moved to California, and
Local baristas
baristas.
and coffee shop owners that have just moved to California.
Yep.
Is that general enough for you?
Yes.
you tell them where, what city we're in right now?
We're in somewhere.
I like
near,
messing with him. It's just fun. He's a good sport about it. I can mess with him. And
let's just say we're a few miles from the border.
He messes with me though because common sense is an endangered species these days. That is correct, Peddler Piper. It sure is.
Heck yeah! See, that's why a lot of people call me crazy sometimes, because I only speak in common sense, and people think I'm crazy.
I get that a lot too.
Right.
People think I'm crazy. People think I'm paranoid.
Just like I know I'm so very humble.
And then and there's some days that the people that give me the most grief, I like to quote Burt Gummer and say, "And you people think I'm paranoid."
Exactly.
Thingfish. Hello everyone. Hey Thingfish. Like that name. That's
hey.
awesome. You'll have to let us know how you came up with that.
Welcome, Thingfish.
So I was saying we mess with each other, and we're both pretty good sports about it. I mess with him about a lot of various things. He mainly messes with me about tech stuff because I'm not tech savvy, and
so good.
And he, as an IT guy, is tech savvy.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get tech savvy with the social media, especially since we're doing this channel. I'd like to do some music, on other platforms and all that kind of thing. I've got to learn these things, and I'm trying a little bit at a time. I'm an old soul, and it's taken me a little while to come around.
Yeah. So I'm going to tell them this example.
Whatever. All right.
So I was like, I'm
going to give them your address.
We were talking about banner graphics for a channel, and it's like
you can't just say banner. You have to give some context.
Yeah. So we have banner graphics for a channel.
Yeah.
And he's like, "What's a banner?" I'm like, "Oh, like Matt." Well, they're good times. Someone say something?
No, it was Peddler Piper greeting Thingfish.
Greetings, one and all.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just good times all around, man.
But
I'm going to say that, a lot of people say, and for the most part it's true, that you don't get the smoke plume from a pipe that you do with a cigar.
Yeah.
But I think I have mastered the technique of getting it. Smoking this best of the rest here, I'm able to get solid smoke plumes the whole time.
Yeah.
So, but I do have a very fast cadence.
Well, part of that's technique, and part of that is different types of tobacco, smoke differently,
Someone say something?
Okay. Banner, that's the guy that comes... Banner, that's the guy that becomes the Hulk, right?
Yep, Bruce Banner.
At least I'm not alone in the world. But I now know what a banner is.
You know what? Our banner graphic, it should just simply say, "Hi, I'm Bruce." It's Bruce Banner. That would be cool.
Pity that. Okay, Aces. It's 2 a.m. and you made me make coffee and light another bowl.
Right on, man. See,
there you go.
That's why you're a VIP.
I'm glad we can be an influence to you in a positive way. That's
Enjoy.
Positive peer pressure right there.
Exactly.
If I can get people of age to light another bowl and brew some coffee, we're doing a good thing.
Dude, exactly. And enjoy. In the Mediterranean, they have good coffee too. They like. Well, I don't know how long ago they had. I guess coffee's been around for 100 years.
1,000 years. I mean, it's old. Yeah.
You sure? I thought it was like found in the South America.
I should know that, but maybe. Okay, Aces dark pearl from my own blend. That's cool.
Heck yeah.
Maybe I should research that. I should know that exactly when it came about.
If I remember correctly, the story.
Oh, it's a clone of Orlick Bullseye. Cool.
Ooh. If I remember correctly about coffee, the story I heard was there were some sheep or goat farmers out in the field, and they noticed these sheep were, we'll just say sheep, were nibbling on this stalk with beans, which is coffee bean stalk, and they noticed that they were bouncing around, jumping, and having a good time. So they grabbed the beans, roasted, you know, roasted the beans, cooked them, and then cooked them like tea. You know, they percolated them, whatever. And they drank coffee, and they noticed a slight, you know, awakening, energy burst type thing. And yeah, that's how I heard it came about. But to
I
me,
honestly don't know if that's true or not.
yeah,
but
that sounds more just like a story to tell than
Yeah.
actual like history. But that's what I've heard on coffee. But
Well.
who knows?
So we'll give it till 6. We got 7 minutes. Then we'll talk about our big stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So,
You know, I got a cool story about beer too.
beer.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on the Catholic side. You know, Lent. You know, the 40 days of fasting.
Yeah.
And so these monks liked to drink beer a lot, and they couldn't get a clear answer from like their priest or bishop or whatever if it was okay to drink beer during Lent. And so they took some barrels and went all the way down to the Pope and had him try beer and asked if it was okay. And he said it was so disgusting that, you know, you should be saints for drinking this during Lent.
Oh yeah.
You know, because it tasted so bad. I was like, you know, that's funny. I doubt if that's true too, but I heard that story too.
Was it a cheap domestic?
Oh yeah, dude, aged in barrel. Oh, I thought it was
Oh.
funny too. But again, I don't know if that's true either. It just sounded like a good story.
Well, I hope the weather's nice for all you guys out there. It's really delightfully overcast right now.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
I wish it would rain a little bit.
Here, we do need. I would like that.
You want some airflow?
Yeah, I do need some airflow. Let's see here.
That's our neighbors.
Yeah, they're saying hi.
Yep.
Really good. I think it smoked down to the ash. Oh, do you guys have an ashtray?
Where'd I put it?
Oh, it's down here. Is that right?
You can do that. It's still a shop floor.
Yeah.
I have that little glass bowl. Oh, it's over there on the other side. If you want to hop around there and get it.
Yeah, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
This is about done here as well.
Yep.
We can load us a bowl of some good stuff, and then we can go
Dude.
into.
Dude, yeah, y'all, speaking of good stuff, look what I found today. Dunhill Navy rolls.
At a brick and mortar.
At a brick and mortar. I was checking out with the guy. This was his last 10 of it. And I was like, man, you know, they don't make these anymore. And he's like, yeah, I know. And they had 2 tins of Dirt Bar.
You didn't get any dirt bar?
No, because it was like $20 a tin, and I could still buy those for $10 on like smoking pipes. So I'm not.
Now they're about to be able to charge pretty much whatever they want.
Oh yeah, they're about to be like, oh, you know, supply and demand basically goes
Yeah.
into effect.
I'm gonna get a bowl of this McBaron Golden Extra. That I've.
Oh, you still got that?
Yeah, I've still got a little bit of it, quite a bit of it actually. Great vapor. Okay, yep. Is it? Is this a vapor? Are we talking about the? You said great vapor. Is it? We talking about the
Yeah.
McBarons? Because
Virginia Pre.
the Golden Extra. It doesn't say it has that in there. Burl leaves mixed with a touch of Virginia, pressed and stored. Large slices are cut and rubbed up, which makes the bloom easy until you pot this. Navy rolls. Okay, yeah.
The Navy rolls.
Navy
Yeah.
rolls. I'm sorry, we were talking about two different ones real close really close together.
Yeah. Yeah. So I disappointed OTC Piper here.
You can call me Matt. That's fine.
Yeah.
My name is Matt, folks.
Yeah. Well,
How's that?
now you're gonna have stalkers.
Now I'm gonna have stalkers.
Yep. So
Nope, I'm not important enough for people to want to stalk me.
I don't know. You're an internet sensation.
How am I an internet sensation?
I don't know the definition of it. But so I'm trying to all my tins. Right now, I'm smoking 100% bulk tobacco at the moment. I've decided to let all my tins cellar and age. So yeah, I've been smoking almost 100% bulk tobacco. Now, if someone gives me an open tin, then of course I will smoke that as well.
Peddler Piper, good question. I'm going to show you what I do with mine. I do exactly what you're talking about doing.
Question?
He asked, what do you guys do when you get to the end of a pouch or a tin and there's not enough backy left for a bowl? I do what you're talking about doing. I store my leftovers in a jar. Let me get that before I get too far into packing this bowl.
I do different because I don't have enough of the same tobacco to store the leftovers. You're talking about enough not to make another full bowl.
Yeah.
I either force an overstuff in my pipe just to smoke it all.
Yeah.
Or I do a two half bowls.
Okay.
Like I'll smoke a half bowl and then immediately smoke the next bowl and make sure I smoke it all. But I usually don't keep leftovers.
This right here is almost full. I started this at the beginning of this year. Thingfish. I'm swimming golden extra also. Great burley. Do you think anyone will pick up the Dunhill line? We'll talk about that in a second, Thingfish. Remember that.
What do you say?
Do we think anyone will pick up the Dunhill line?
I heard
Good
someone
question.
is. Yeah, we'll talk about that.
So this was, I even just put a thing on there, my mix 2018. And everything that I smoke, whatever's left over, I throw it in a little jar. And, so it's got some aromatic stuff in it. It's got some OTC blends in it. It's got some English blends in it, some vapors, flake, like usually with a flake, if it all stays together,
You rub it out.
well, if it all stays together, you have enough for a bowl, and it goes to the end of the pouch.
Yeah.
But when it starts to break up in the pouch, and you start getting crumbles here and there, I'll throw that in here. So this is taking on a very unique jar note. I'll let you smell this.
I love leftovers.
Yep.
Huh.
It's something. I mean, it's unlike anything else because most blends have, just the original component.
What am I picking? I'm picking up like a nutty sour.
A nutty. Well, I don't.
Yeah.
I didn't necessarily. I might get that a little bit.
I don't know.
Or they may have, 2 or 3 different blends that make up that one blend. This one has so many different things in it. It's going to be very complex. And it might they might all play against each other. I don't know, but I just figured, well, that was a good idea to try. So at the end of 2018, I'm going to dip into this and see what I got. I might even part out little sampler packs to send out amongst the YTPC just to say, hey, this is a tobacco collage of my year.
Yeah. Oh no, just call it Matt's Leftovers.
Matt's Leftovers.
Done deal.
So
Or
that is what I do.
potluck.
Potluck.
Yeah, call it potluck. That's a cool.
Pipeluck. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead.
That's trademarked, by the way.
Just by you saying
potluck.
it. Okay.
That phrase is trademarked in all senses of the word.
Okay. We'll go ahead and
You said what?
oh no, I gotta look. So we'll address Thingfish real quick
Okay.
before we get into the channel.
I heard the Dunhill mixtures. I heard a blender is working on picking up the Dunhill blends. So that's amazing news. And yeah, it's just plain amazing news. There's no downside to that. The only thing I can think of, I haven't been in the pipe community very long, but so I don't know if they're gonna pick it up as in get the exact recipes to do it, or they're just doing their best effort.
Kind of like the pipes and cigars match blends that they have. Either way.
But I heard someone is trying to pick up the Dunhill blends, so that would be awesome because I'm a big Durbar fan.
Yeah, Peddler Piper says sort of Frankenbacky.
Frankenbacky.
I will smoke that in my Franken Cobb. So yeah. Well, hopefully, even if even if they pick up the names or whatever and get close to the blends, I think we're still looking at a good product.
Mm-hmm.
Even though it may not be exactly what it is, if it keeps the same spirit of what the blends are, I think we'll be doing good.
Oh yeah. Kind of like what was that one? What was that one we smoked that one time that's supposed to be a good replacement for Nightcap? What was that one we smoked?
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
I remember we talked about it though, and
but it was a decent replacement for it as well.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what it was.
So the joint channel is now upon us.
Oh man.
We have set up the social media. You may have seen it already being put out there on not Facebook,
on
Instagram.
Yeah, just not Facebook. We don't do Facebook.
Twitter.
It's on Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube.
And the joint channel, we're going to run it in beta mode until the first of the year. Is going to be Sacred Leaf Society.
The Sacred Leaf Society. Some of y'all probably have seen it on there. I did a few Twitter posts earlier, kind of telling people, "Hey, watch for this mantle for the big announcement." But this joint venture, me and Matt here are gonna do because he wants to be called out. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so it's gonna be. We're gonna try to do an actual, like, legit show for you guys. The Sacred Leaf Society isn't gonna be just a live mantle where we just talk back and forth and have a discussion. It's gonna be the show's gonna be edited. We're gonna have like legit equipment.
And the equipment will grow, and the improvements will grow as the channel grows. I've just got to, he's kind of handling the tech side for much of the same reasons that we discussed earlier. That's probably more something suited for him to do. And I'm going to handle the equipment side, the hardware, because
he's a musician. So
in my time, 30 years as a musician, I've gotten acquainted with a lot of that kind of stuff. And now things are going more computerized, and I've got to learn. I've got to pick up a little bit on the learning curve. But so we're kind of handling those two sides of it.
Yeah. So if all goes well, I mean, we're talking to plenty of big names in the background. I'm not going to mention any names right now because I don't know if we're supposed to. But it's gonna be pretty good. We've got some big names behind us, and we're gonna try to give the YTPC a professional grade show on premium pipes, tobacco, cigars, and just it's by the community for the community.
Yeah.
That's what the show. We'll still have our mantles, on our personal channels, just like we're doing now. But the Sacred Leaf Society, which y'all can find, website coming soon, but you can find us on all the social media except Facebook. Neither me or Matt like Facebook.
Yeah.
And yeah, you can just watch progress as it goes. But what I can recommend now, so you can keep up with it, of course me and Matt will keep y'all updated on our channels, but go like and follow, subscribe to the Sacred Leaf Society channel.
Doesn't have any content on it right now.
Very little content.
We're going mid-October. Yeah. We're looking to do something like that.
Yeah, y'all noticed that all the social media pages for the Sacred Leaf Society just got created today. In fact, just this afternoon around lunchtime. So there's like pretty much nothing on there.
We're going to try to do a 30-minute closed show.
Yep.
And
closed as in not live.
As in not live, that's what I mean. And a produced show. With my schedule, I would love to be able to do it once a week, but with my schedule, that's going to be hard because I have different days off depending on which week in the month we're in. My schedule will rotate. So since I have every other weekend off, we're going to do it twice a month because that'll give us time on my weekend off to get it all produced. And there's
Glad
times
you didn't say bi-monthly. Is that twice a month or once every 2 months?
Once every 2 years. I don't know. We're talking about a lot of big words.
I took you off.
But
go ahead.
But yeah, we're going to talk about some, some blends, some tutorials, some how-tos, and I said in a video, my last video that on my channel, that I'm going to be moving my new Piper's Guide series to the show. I think that would make a good segment for the show.
Oh yeah, definitely.
To get the new Pipers in, to be able to interact not just in tutorials but in other things going on in the pipe community, things like that.
So we're gonna try to keep it around 30 minutes, maybe less, depending on what we talk about and stuff. But
well, I would say at least 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna have no problem filling up 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And there's some,
I mean these mantles go for an hour and a half, 2 hours. So yeah, 30 minutes should be nothing for us.
It'll be fine. So looking forward to getting that done.
We're gonna bring. The goal is to bring pipes and tobacco to as many people as possible in a professional manner. Like we're purchasing graphic artists. We're purchasing the talent of graphic artists. Like this professionally designed logo. It's gonna be professional, as best as we can do it. So, and we'll see what happens, because we just want as many people as possible to know that how just having a pipe can just calm you down, how just give you mental clarity, just let you contemplate the world.
And it kind of
more people, this day and age with social media, everyone multitasking 50 things at one time. A lot of people could just use the time to sit down and smoke a pipe.
Yep.
And we're going to try to make it as easy for them as possible.
And to kind of shine a lot on the
I think someone said something.
Community, the community and culture behind pipe smoke, and to show let's see, Feather Piper, can you post links after the mantle? It doesn't come up right away on YouTube search.
Oh yeah, it's because we have one subscriber, so it's like not going to show up. Yeah, so we'll I'll make sure to put the links in the description.
Yep.
But it's yeah, we'll have to check it. It's Sacred Leaf Society.
Yep.
And if you go to we even have a Reddit. If you go, we even created a Reddit community. It's Reddit/r/SL Society, and it's an open forum for people to discuss pipes and tobacco.
Yep. Can't wait for the merch, decals, shirts, etc.
Dude, they're
well with the branding.
They're coming.
Yep.
And we're gonna have.
Hey, Mel Harris.
Hey, Mel.
What's up?
Hey, we're having we're gonna have coffee mugs, T-shirts. The merch is coming, and all of y'all that I said are VIPs, y'all will get a special care package. That Aces, Peddler.
Because they've been big on the mantles. Yeah. A lot of people have. Mel's been there a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, Mel. Yeah, just saying. We just started up. We're just trying to start up a professional show for pipe
just showing
smoking.
some support. Good.
Yeah. So.
Awesome.
I just wanted to let y'all know.
What was the meathead? Feather Piper said meathead. Maybe I missed something.
Yeah. No, we're doing plant-based diet.
Yeah. I don't think that's what he meant. Anyways.
We show what?
Great challenge. That's funny. We'll see. See what comes up in the comments.
Yep, exactly. So that's why neither one of our channels has really had any content here lately. Is we've both been brainstorming and just.
Oh, yeah. Ghost started calling me a meathead. That's Mel Harris.
Yeah. Yeah. So. Yeah. So the stuff's coming. We're gonna actually try to get an intro video out on that channel and just kind of discuss and let y'all know what the channel's gonna be about. And feedback is key. You guys just tell us what you want to see. Again, we want this show to represent the community and what y'all want to see. So just let us know.
Let us know in the comments of this video or any of the Sacred Leaf Society videos, because that gives us ideas on what the community wants to see and what's relevant to the community. So
who's that?
Let's see. Bird's Eye Briar. Hey, Bird's Eye Briar. Good to see you.
Good to see you. And yeah, I mean, and feel free to message us on any of the platforms, email. I, I mean, if you can find my number, you can text me and I'll answer. Then I'll block you. I'm just like, I'm paranoid.
Oh, Jeff the Chef. Jeff the Chef Piper. Jefferson.
Hey, Jeff.
You're going from work checking in. Hey. So.
A lot of people popping in now.
Yeah.
So, hey, we just announced the big announcement, which is, we're starting a professional YouTube show, and it's going to be in the beta mode up until January, and then we're going to hit it full stream, and hopefully we've worked out all the kinks by then, and then we'll have a solid platform going.
But yeah, we're pretty much covering anywhere from tutorials, blends we like, tools of the trade, supplies and all that. We're not really focusing on news and things like that. We're not making it a news-based show. So anything that y'all like, or let us know, and we can talk about it and things like that. So. But yeah, I think it's really, I can see it being really driven by feedback, feedback in the comments and things like that.
Feedback is key for a good show, because so y'all tell us what y'all want to see and what y'all want to, what y'all want to see in a professional pipe and tobacco show, and we'll do our very best to make it happen.
Yeah. So, yeah, we talked a bit about some of the things we're going. Let me look here. So we have on here T-shirts, coffee mugs, stickers, or decals, and I would like to get a polo done, like an embroidered polo.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, yeah, that's cool.
If we can make that happen.
We'll make anything happen.
Because I wear a lot of polos and everything.
Yeah. Do you flip the collars up?
No.
No. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, I'm a blue jeans t-shirt kind of guy. So.
Yeah.
What did Aces say?
See. That would be a great project. Many wants to quit smoking, and they ain't mostly interested in pipe smoking. And they are mostly interested in pipe smoking, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We want to stop that. And also, it sounds weird saying it at first, but hear me out. We want to focus on, we want to appeal to the cigarette smoker as well, so we can guide them to the correct path, which is, look, if you want to smoke tobacco, do it the natural way.
Take tobacco. Taking
tobacco. If you want to take tobacco, here's the way to do it where you don't get chemicals. You don't get. I read a thing the other day. There was some health study on cigarettes and the ill effects of cigarettes, and they found more chemicals in the filter on cigarettes than inside. There were still a lot of chemicals in the tobacco and the cigarettes, but the filters are like worse for you than the actual cigarette.
Yeah.
And I'm like, my goodness.
And that's why I've known a lot of, like, the old timers, the several packs a day smokers that live to nearly triple digits. They always have smoked the no filter, like Lucky Strikes, Camel no filter and things like that. I'm like, that says a lot about it. And I think I don't just think I know this from my own research. Okay, the medical community is very misleading on how much research has actually been done on pipes and cigars versus smoking in general. And when you say smoking in general, you've got to draw cigarettes out of pipes and cigars.
Yeah, it's two different beasts.
So when they see pipes and cigars, they see smoking. So they cause a big scene about it, and they really haven't done the research that they make it seem like they have done on it. Yeah, cigarettes. There's a lot of bad stuff in cigarettes. Okay, it's a nicotine delivery system, and honestly, I could care less about or couldn't care less about nicotine.
Oh no, I
content
do it
in a
for the
pipe
for the
tobacco.
flavor.
Yeah, I mean, if they had a nicotine-free pipe tobacco, I would probably go there.
Well, a lot of it is there's very little nicotine
In some blends.
in pure. I mean, there are
We're
some
about
blends
to
that
crack
they
open
do.
this Medal of Valor, and we're gonna let you mix it with
Oh
some
my
Medal of
gosh,
Joe
that'll. Okay, so here's a good. We're gonna put a good show on for y'all right now. So two of the strongest blends I think Matt and I have ever tried is Old Joe Krantz and Lane Limited's Medal of Valor.
Yeah.
Medal of Valor.
Medal of Valor knocks me out,
Yeah.
but it didn't affect him at all.
No, it was Joe Krantz.
No, Joe Krantz, yeah.
Yeah.
Really put the hurt on me and didn't affect him at all. And it was the reverse with Medal of Valor.
Medal of Valor punched me in the face, and he was just sitting there chilling, just smoking. I'm like, oh my gosh. So we decided that we're gonna make a custom blend. We're gonna mix Medal of Valor and Old Joe Krantz together. Now these are two hearty blends in and of themselves, and we're just gonna see what happens.
Ready for that?
Let's do it.
You set this. We'll set this down here.
Yeah, here, let's move this. Yeah, we're gonna mix these two.
Got my little china plate that I
mix
rub
these
out my
two
stuff on.
heavyweights together, and we're just gonna see. So y'all may experience like 15 minutes of us passed out in our chairs.
Yeah. Just wait.
Just go take a restroom break or something, and then wait till we
wait. Pray for us. Wish us well.
wait till we regain consciousness.
So you want to do half and half? You want to do a half and half?
Let's just do half and half. I mean,
All right.
I mean, let them look at. So this is Old Joe Krantz right here. It's a pretty hearty blend. And then here, let's
plate.
Here, put it on the side. Now look at
Just a little
that's Medal of Valor
It's a little bit darker.
right there.
Got the lat in there.
Yeah, I mean
Old Joe Krantz is not a Latakia forward.
it's
blend.
got heavy stuff, and now
So,
We're
well,
gonna
hang on.
mix
I'm
it
going to put a
together.
little bit more of this Medal of Valor in there. I
Okay.
didn't get a good equal amount. There you go. That's good.
okay,
enough.
there we go. And now we're mixing it together, and it's gonna be cool. And you know that was got me thinking of a good topic on one of our first shows we can do. It could be you know, an instructional for politicians. Like here is an in-depth show on why pipes and cigars are nowhere near cigarettes, and why they shouldn't be. What do you call it? Prosecute. What do you do? Shouldn't be in the
Persecuted?
same thing. You know what I'm saying?
In the same categorized?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're trying to say, dude.
I don't know either. They shouldn't be in the same category,
Yeah.
and shouldn't be laws passed as them being equal, because you know pipe cigars are far superior than
Oh, yeah.
cigarettes. So
Now,
what are they saying?
Do you want, let me look here. Oh, Ace said that he did his medical insurance and said, they asked him if he smoked, and he said pipes, and they said it didn't matter. That just goes to show.
See,
Oh, Mel Harris got to hit the road. Okay, guys, I'm going to hit the road, so I will be out, but no responses.
we'll see him
I will
out.
be on, but no responses. Okay.
That's fine.
He'll be on. He said he'll be on, but no responses. Okay.
Yeah.
See you, Mel. Okay. Yeah, good to see you, Mel. And if you're gonna stick with us and not be able to respond, that's cool too.
Hey, no, yeah, do what you do, man. We're just.
Oh,
we're
Philip
just here.
Pepper said we should have EMS on standby. I think that might not be a bad idea.
We should, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he said last year I had life insurance. They asked me if I smoke. I said pipe smoking. They said that does not matter. That just kind of shows the ignorance of society when it comes to these kind of things.
Yeah. And that's
because they just can't differentiate because a doctor says so. It must be absolutely true. And and I know from going to plant-based nutrition and to a view that a lot of the stuff, like they say, diabetes is permanent. I'm like, I beg to differ. I've seen people reverse it completely.
Yep.
And so they're giving us this dribble. Oh well, that's permanent.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? There's more, and a study that I saw showed that 98% or 95% of cancer disease risk was all nutritionally based.
Yeah.
And I believe that.
Yeah.
I believe that 100%. And the remaining percentage is genetics, which genetics is not as big of an issue as I've heard a lot of people talk about. Now that I've studied the plant-based diet and everything, like genetics, lifestyle, which I would think of pipes and cigars, and then environmental. You know, driving down the road on the interstate with your window down, for example.
Yeah.
I mean, that's,
Yeah.
you know, there's so many things. They pick on pipes and cigars because it's tobacco. That's smoking. That's deemed bad. But they don't harp on everything else that's worse.
Yeah.
That's what I don't get.
I mean, I mean, you can always go back to the food analogy. It's okay. So, like, say you want a taco, do you go to like Jack in the Box, which gives you the deep fried taco? I mean, they deep fry the lettuce and everything. The
Yeah,
deep
it's
fried
called deep
taco,
fried.
or do you go to a mom and pop Mexican place that makes tacos and tortillas from scratch?
Right.
You know which one's better for you.
Yeah.
And it's not. If you went to a doctor, oh, taco's a taco. No.
Yeah.
It's all of the ingredients and what's inside it.
Mhm.
You know that it matters greatly.
Right.
So yeah, it's all the same. Yeah.
Are you ready for this? Oh,
Let's
now
do it.
let me
Get
ask
my
you this.
Rossi.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Okay.
Do you want to get a taster pipe? See, I have this little bitty pipe
Yeah.
because I know that that's going to be a very potent blend.
No, this-
I have another one that's similar in size.
This is.
If you
Yes.
would like to.
Yes.
Okay. Light has dawned.
It
on
has. I'm like, I would have wound up filling my wide mouth bowl Rossi to the brim.
to the brim.
Just.
And at that
Then
point, you either got
destroy
to
it.
finish it or just throw that tobacco out.
Yep. Here we go. This is old Joe Krantz and Medal of Valor. Gonna be insane.
Oh, dang, Dave. I love Jack in the Box tacos. Yeah.
No,
I do too.
two for 99 cents.
Heck yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't eat them.
Yeah,
I'm just
I'm not
saying I
saying-
know
I'm
the
not-
difference.
I'm not saying they don't taste good.
Yeah.
Because they do.
Yeah, no, I love Jack in the Box.
Yeah.
You know how you
Heck
eat them?
yeah.
You eat them
Oh,
from the center
have you
out.
Have you had the monster nacho taco? It's the larger
No.
Jack in the Box. It's a monster taco. They don't give you two.
Yeah.
They just give you the one, but it's like this long.
Yeah.
Okay, it's like that long. And the monster nacho is they put nacho cheese. It's all gooey in there
Yeah.
and all that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just gained 10 pounds by talking about it. But
Hey, yeah,
But
we're
man.
not saying that stuff don't taste
yeah.
good.
I'm not saying there's nothing to enjoy. It's just not what I would consider a healthy
Yeah.
option.
Yeah.
And I know from coming down from 305, I'm now 215. I know coming down from 305 that I've had enough enjoyment of my food. Now I need to enjoy nutrition.
Yes.
And I do because I'm several pant sizes smaller and probably like to go down another size or two.
Yeah.
Drop. I still like to drop more weight. I like to get down to about 180.
Yeah.
But at 215. But the more strength training I do, the more kind of adds weight. So the scale doesn't really tell the whole story.
Yeah.
But anyways, I digress.
Are
So-
you digressing?
I am digressing.
All right,
All
I'm
right.
lighting it.
Go ahead and light.
Medal of wait, call this Joe Valor.
Joe Valor.
Yeah. Medal of Krantz. I like Joe Valor.
Joe Valor.
Woo!
How you like?
Nice. Look at some Joe Valor. Speaking of food, I hear the ice cream truck out there. I wonder if that's Dawn.
Mm-hmm. My daughter wanted to get ice cream so bad she heard the ice cream truck. And
Who said what?
let me look. Okay,
Woo!
Jeff the chef.
This stuff is stout. Oh my gosh.
I've got to drive over 200 miles to get Jack in the Box. Man, if there's a way we could send you a Jack in the Box care package, I would. But
Yeah.
he said he got to drive 200 miles to get to a Jack
Well,
in the Box.
I hear McDonald's never goes bad, so maybe it's the same for Jack in the
Oh,
Box.
Pedal Power, look at this. I'm the same way, Matt. 3 years ago, I was 575. Now I'm down to 375 and want to drop another 100. You'll do it, man.
Congrats, man.
That is awesome.
Congrats. That's awesome,
200
dude.
pounds and still going down.
Dude,
Dude, that is
serious. Mad props to you,
remarkably,
man.
remarkably awesome.
Yeah.
Mel Harris said, "Joe Mama." we might. Well, let's see how if we're crying for Mama when this is done. We'll see what happens. Man, Pedal Power, that's awesome, man. I am
Yeah.
glad for you on that.
Keep it up.
Have you researched the whole food plant-based diet? I'm just curious.
Actually, keep it down.
Keep it down, yeah.
Yeah, keep it down.
But
Keep it
I was wondering if you ever looked into that. If you haven't, it's something definitely worth looking into. It's I've done a lot of the fad diets, and the weight comes back as quickly as it goes off, and that's just not a good way to go. With the whole food plant-based diet, you build a lifestyle. You do it slowly. You slowly, you incorporate the plant food, but the weight comes off pretty quick. But in that time, you create a sustainable lifestyle. Versus like when I went to an extreme low carb diet, that was not a sustainable lifestyle. That's really very unhealthy.
Yeah.
But I lost a lot and I gained a lot back. You remember?
Yeah.
But when I went to the whole food plant based, looked at Dr. Greger, the How Not to Die.
Yep.
T. Colin Campbell did a couple good books on it, the China Study, and then I forget the one that came after that.
I'm already feeling it.
But anyway, Brother Bobby, I just wondered if you had looked into that.
Yeah.
It's done a lot of good for me, I know.
Yeah, I like it. My favorite meal, snack, whatever to have is a black bean patty with some hummus on top of it and some mustard. I just love that, man. It's just delicious.
Mine is avocado. I could eat avocado. I never get tired of avocado.
Man, we run it. We buy, a bag of avocados and they're gone in a couple days, man. You're right. I just need a spoon and some salt.
Okay.
And it's going.
Brother, I've not yet, but hearing you talk about it, I'll definitely look at it. How I've lost so far was an app called MyFitnessPal. I've had MyFitnessPal, and that's good because it kind of keeps you accountable.
Yep.
You know.
I've tried counting calories, and I just could never keep up with it.
I don't do that anymore. I used to have that, and I used to have a little Fitbit knock off that attached to it and all that. Now that I'm well into the whole food plant-based diet, what's good about the whole food plant-based diet is you don't really have to keep track of anything. You can eat all you want until you're full, and you'll find that you get fuller faster when you go whole food. Because your body gets the nutrients it needs instead of metabolizing all the junk away, and then you're left hungry again because your body's still craving certain elements of the food. When you go whole food plant-based, now I do about 95%. There's occasionally a time that I will eat a meat product.
Yeah.
I'm still an avid outdoorsman and a hunter. I will still avocados with lime. Skip the salt. I will try that. Jeff the chef.
Avocado with lime. Oh, I guess
Skip
he's a
the salt.
chef. He's a chef, so I guess
I'll listen to that. Shoot.
I'm not. The only time I like. Well, I don't really like lime. I put lemon in my gin and tonic, but I don't really do lime. But I'll try lime with if a chef's telling me to do it, I'm going to give it a shot.
Oh. But one of my biggest food addictions, and that's one thing with America I know, is food addiction. It's such a problem, and it was for me. It was cheese. I would put cheese on absolutely everything.
Nacho cheese.
Yeah. So I started using some fortified nutritional yeast to kind of give things a cheesy flavor.
That stuff is so good.
That is awesome.
I'll eat that raw, man. Like I'll get some. I'll sprinkle some on some food. And I'll just lick my fingers. I'm like, man, that stuff's
it's good on popcorn too. You got an air popper?
Ooh, I haven't tried it on popcorn yet.
But didn't mean to hijack this as a nutritional platform or anything like that. But it's all just.
Hey,
it's all the chat that happens around the pipe.
That's
really what it is.
Dude, a mantle. It's just men talking about whatever.
Yep.
That's what it is.
But I didn't really. Okay, Aces sausage party with beers.
Hey,
yeah.
I'll join you. What are those? What are those sausages that have like the rice and stuff?
I don't think that's what he meant, but.
What?
I don't think that's what he meant by sausage party.
Well, no, because being in Europe, they're like Germany, bratwurst and stuff.
Okay.
So it's not the same thing.
Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe he did. I don't know. Maybe my mind's in the gutter and I need to.
Your mind is in the gutter.
I don't know.
I was talking food.
Okay.
But what are those sausages that have the rice and stuff in it? Those are really good.
I don't know. I'm not big on it. Just joking, he said. So I think that's what he meant.
Oh, okay. So I shouldn't have been in the gutter. I wasn't in the gutter with you guys.
You should have joined us in the gutter. So, I know that one of the things that's kind of been going around the YTPC is the demonetization than the censoring of these videos.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
And that the censoring, that is another reason. Well, we're not on Facebook, neither one of us personally or with this new channel, mainly because we don't like it. And second of all, I heard from Law and Smoke, another big YTPCer, that they're censoring people that put pictures and videos with featuring pipes and cigars. I'm like, I'm not going to support a platform that censors.
Mm-hmm. Not even YouTube.
Yeah.
Well,
YouTube is starting to do that as well, except they're doing it in a way that is halfway acceptable, as in they're demonetizing your YouTube. Basically, you can't make money off your video through YouTube. That doesn't mean you can't have an outside sponsor or something. I'm fine, but if YouTube starts like taking down our videos, well, I mean that's the end of the YTPC right there.
If they start doing that.
But then, yeah, and then that's over. But right now, I hear they're demonetized. But that's not a big deal on YouTube right now, mainly because there's not that very many pipers that have 1,000+ subscribers that can activate their monetization.
Yeah.
There's very few of them.
Yeah.
Unlike me and you are in the low 200s.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, and
so, I mean, yeah.
And that's not necessarily my drive for like my OTC Piper channel. I will probably when I start my music channel and everything like that, I will probably look to do that eventually, just because I'm putting a lot of time in my own writing.
Make
and stuff
sure you
out
don't
there.
have a pipe in your mouth, or it'll get demonetized.
Well, that's where I try to keep the keywords down.
Yeah.
And that's where it's sad that we've got to, kind of watch how we say things. Low.
Yeah.
Okay, he's got low battery.
Yeah, so we may have to end it here, but we've been going over an hour.
Yeah. If his battery goes out, stay with us. We're going to switch over to my channel.
Yeah.
So if that goes out, go to OTC Piper, and we'll finish there.
Okay, yeah, if y'all don't, if my feed dies, head over to OTC Piper's channel.
And we'll get it started again.
And he'll get to play with his toys, I'm assuming.
Well, yeah, I don't get to use my mixer, but I get to use the mics and everything like that. We'll try that out. So, what were we talking about?
Censorship.
Yeah. So
What? Who said what?
The way Law and Smoke talked, he was more concerned about conservatives versus liberal stuff.
Oh no, I don't do politics.
It's what I got. Yeah. Well, but
I do the
Quaker Piper. Hi. Just so you know.
What's up, Quaker Piper?
Just so you know, we just made an announcement that he's got a low battery warning. If the feed dies, stay with us. Go to OTC Piper, and we're gonna finish there. I'm climbing the mountain, so I will leave you. Love it. Okay, cool.
Climbing the mountain.
Climbing the mountain. All right.
Now, is that like a metaphor, or is it like he's literally climbing a mountain?
Ace said, "Stop it now before battery in, because you'll lose the whole video."
What?
Yeah, you'll lose because it's got a process. You want to go ahead and do that? If the battery dies, we'll lose the entire video because it's got a process. Yeah, it's got a process before it'll post it.
Oh, okay.
So let's go ahead and do that.
Okay, hey, so everyone, we'll stay live and while he gets ready, and then once he says go, we'll end this and start.
Well, let's go ahead and do that because I'm ready to go real quick.
Well, go ahead and start your feed.
Okay, well, I don't want to lose this video.
Go. At low power mode starts at 20%.
20%.
So we've still got another 10 minutes.
Okay.
At least. Yeah, so we're gonna start OTC's channel and
see you, Birdseye. If you get a chance,
see
come back to OTC Piper. We'll be here a little while longer.
Yeah, so we'll stay live until he's up and running, and then we'll end it because I've still got enough battery for about another 10 minutes. So we'll see.
Ready?
Who said what? Driving home up on the mountain. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And who's that? Peddler Popper. See Birdseye. Yeah. Hey Peddler. Yeah, we'd love for you to join us at OTC's channel. So, yeah, he's getting his new toys ready right there. So.
Oh yeah.
It'll be good. So what this means on his channel, y'all will be able to hear him, but not me.
No, you're gonna get a mic too.
I thought you didn't have the cables for that.
I've got a splitter. You'll get a mic.
That works. It won't get like double feed.
No, it'll all go into one.
Okay. Well, there you go. Dude, I'm getting lightheaded from this Joe.
Are you?
Joe Valor.
I'm not getting too much from it.
I
Actually.
kind of like Joe Mama too.
Joe Mama.
Cause Joe Mama beat you up.
I'm good with that. Shoot.
Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah. Ugh. Good time. Oh, yeah, so yeah, the censorship, yeah. And if y'all notice, I try to stay away from politics because way too many people have way too many different opinions. I mean, even if you talk like party politics, like you could have 2 Republicans or 2 Democrats that will disagree on things. So, I mean, yeah, I stay away from politics at all costs if I can. So, yeah, good times there. Yeah, my philosophy, yeah, to each his own, you know. Treat me with respect, you'll get respect back. I mean, that's all there is to it. On a salesman, I never talk politics or religion. Yeah, as a salesman, yeah, you want to make a sale. Yep.
So.
Yeah, if you're trying to sell to a person, and they're like, oh yeah, I love Trump. And you're like, oh man, I forgot my MAGA hat at home. I should have brought it. You know, they can make a sale, or something like that. I don't know. Also depends on which product. But you know, I hear in New Jersey's like a really big like pool of red and surrounded by blue. You know?
That's something.
Oh man, official. Can I just put this on my pocket right here?
I'm sure you can probably do that. It should pick up just fine.
Yeah.
How you doing on your battery? Can you tell? I can't see your battery feed.
I tell you, I got about 10-15 minutes. So once that thing popped up.
Okay.
So we're doing fine, man.
Just making sure.
Oh yeah.
Don't want to lose it.
Well, how's that Joe Valor working for you?
I'm feeling good about it.
Yeah,
I don't have any
I've
issues
got a
with it.
slight headache. So I don't know what it is. Well, I know it's the Medal of Valor because Joe Krantz didn't do anything to me.
Well, the Medal of Valor gave you the headache last time. It might be something specific to the Medal of Valor.
Yeah,
Kind of like
it is.
If
it had the Virginia Brights in it, I would say it's that because that was the one thing that Mixture 965 had that the other Dunghills didn't.
Oh yeah.
So that's what I thought it was. So I don't
It
really,
might possibly be.
I don't really know.
Okay. We're just about ready.
Oh yeah, get your feed going and then we'll make sure Matt's feed's up and running and good, and then we'll switch it over.
We always have this issue when we do our things. Something always fails and we gotta switch. How many times have we done that?
Technology, man.
Yep.
That's why the world needs IT, right? Who that Quaker? Uncle Joe can certainly kick you in the behind.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, thankfully I don't have an empty stomach. Yeah, Matt graciously let me have a couple slices of pizza. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
What is? We said today was the 21st.
21st, yes. Oh man, it looks like the wind's picking up. Oh, it feels great.
It does.
It's another great evening in Texas.
Thumbnail coming.
Oh, hey, thumbnail.
I'm not even gonna try to get a good one.
I think we got a good one. It had my face in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're good.
All right.
Are you going live?
I'm going live. We're live right now with OTC Piper.
Oh, hey, we're live in 2 places. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this feed, and y'all join us at OTC Piper's channel. Hey, God bless and pleasant smokes, everyone.